City News is brought to you by East Brewster Lawyers Rotorua, celebrating 100 years of legal excellence and innovation.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. Leadership Week 2013 kicks off with the Rotorua Community Leadership Awards. New skate park mural is unveiled to coincide with James Turkington's exhibition, and time is running out for voters wanting to take advantage of the multi-electoral option. It's Leadership Week and events are taking place throughout the city to celebrate the many faces of leadership. Leadership Week is sponsored by the Sir Peter Blake Trust, which was set up by the Blake family to keep the memory, spirit and values of Sir Peter Blake alive. On Friday night, 13 members of our community were honoured at the Rotorua Community Leadership Awards. Winners received red socks with their certificates in honour of the lucky red socks Sir Peter Blake wore during his successful America's Cup campaign. Mayor Kevin Winters says he's delighted by the variety of people from the community honoured at the awards.
And it's always nice to see a cross range of people right across our community doing great things, both professionally and as volunteers, and the stories, the citations we heard tonight were just superb.
This morning, the community gathered for breakfast to launch Leadership Week and to listen to guest speaker Pax Sneddon, who was a strong supporter of community-led development and an advocate of servant leadership. On Thursday night, a special Red Sox event is being held at the night market. Manager Bridget Nelson says red socks have been on sale in support of Sir Peter Blake Trust over the last couple of weeks. She says some pairs have a prize disc and people with those discs have to be at the market on Thursday night to claim their prize.
We'll be selling red socks at the market and at TV Rotorua, the Daily Post and MediaWorks, and there will be special prizes tucked inside, rolled in the socks.
Now you have to be at the night market to get those prizes, don't you?
Yes, so if you were one of the recipients, one of the winners of the Red Sox prizes, you would need to be at the market on the 11th of July to collect them.
And you can buy your red socks from us here at TV Rotorua. Just come up to reception at level 2, 1220 Edawera Street, across the road from Cotton On. And for more information on events, go to sirpeterblaketrust.org. A local art student's geothermal-inspired mural design is now enhancing a high-profile wall at the Renoff Street Skate Park. Waiariki Institute of Technology student Jacob Chrishu's design was a clear winner with judges. RDC Community Arts Officer Mark Spikerbosch said judges found Jacob's concept most closely incorporated the design brief, which was a theme relating to Rotorua. Mr. Spikerbosch says the timing of the new mural coincides with Rotorua Museum's exhibition, Surface Treatments, The Art of James Turkington, which opens on Wednesday. On display will be James Turkington's mural, which hung at the airport. With only weeks to go of the multi-electoral option, the Rotorua Register of Electors, Richard Marshall, says if you want to make a change, you'd better do it soon. For people of Māori descent, the option allows them to change from the general roll to the Māori roll or vice versa.
They have until the 24th of July this year to update their details or decide which electoral roll they'd like to be on. It only happens once every 5 years where people of Māori descent have the option of choosing between the general roll or the Māori roll. So anyone of Māori descent should have received one of these packs in the mail. In
sport tonight, the Waikato Bay of Plenty Netball Zone have named an Australian as their head coach of New Zealand's Kia Magic. Julie Fitzgerald, the former head coach of the ANZ Championship-winning New South Wales Swifts, has signed to the franchise until the end of the 2015 ANZ Championship season. Waikato Bay of Plenty Netball Zone Chief Executive Tim Hamilton said the zone was delighted to have secured the signature of such an experienced coach. To your weather update now. Tonight will be fine with southwesterlies and an overnight low of 0. For tomorrow, Tuesday, fine, evening rain with northerlies, a high of 11 and a low of 4. And the outlook for Wednesday, rain easing to a few showers, southwesterly develops, a high of 9 and a low of 3. And the marine weather for Tuesday, turning northwest 10 knots in the afternoon, rising northerly to 20 knots at night, with waves rising to half a metre at night, late rain with poor visibility. Coming up after the break, We're at Hospice to meet the winner of Kaharoa Schools Got Talent competition. Alan Solomon talks with the Register of Electors, Richard Marshall. And we find out about Rotorua ex-founder Darren McGarvey's new business venture.